Number one thing people get wrong in parenting and relationships is being too prideful to admit mistakes and make repairs. There's a whole wave of adults that are no longer in communication with their parents because their parents have been unwilling to acknowledge their mistakes and unwilling to actually make repairs. We see this all the time in relationships as well. People are either too prideful or too ashamed to take accountability for their part in a rupture in a relationship. But the truth is, so much of the foundation of relationship and trust building is in that repair. It's not how perfect you can be throughout the relationship. It's about how committed can you be to showing up to that relationship with accountability and respect and humility and humbleness to admit your mistakes and do what you need to make it better. And that behavior is so deeply ingrained in us and trained into us because when we made mistakes when we were young, we were reprimanded really deeply for it sometimes. And when our parents made mistakes, they avoided taking responsibility and accountability for it because of the pressure that parents have to be perfect. So we carry this pattern forward with our own children and our adult relationships as well. But if we can shift the goal from perfection to repair as much as possible, then our relationships transform, and the trust and intimacy that gets built in those relationships is so much deeper and more vast than we could have ever imagined. And those of us who are parents, it's our responsibility to model that for our children. So when we do make a mistake, no matter how big or how small, coming to the child and stating, I made a mistake and this is what I'm going to do to make it better because your trust is important to me, you are important to me. It's the difference between prioritizing connection over ego. It's not always easy, but it does make you and your relationships infinitely better.